after long-term or chronic wounding. We'll get into all of this tomorrow as we continue talking about scleroderma, fibrosis, generic health, generic ways to take care of our health, and then also estrogen as well. Okay, 855-660-4261 is our number. Let's go to New Hampshire and welcome Chris to the bright side. What's up, Chris? How you doing?
Hey, Ben. How are you?
Doing good. What's going on?
Hey, I have two quick questions, actually. First,
Sure.
I wanted to guess that the most prescribed drug is oxycodone.
Nope, not yet. Not on the list.
Damn.
That's
All right.
okay. All right.
Anyway, yeah, I started listening to you on Alex Jones, and then I just started listening to your show a few months ago, and it's been great.
Thank you.
I was explaining to my girlfriend yesterday something that you had mentioned, and maybe I didn't catch the full segment part about your immune system is always compromised when you eat food.
Yeah. Is that interesting?
Yeah, well, can you go a little more in depth?
I don't want to say compromise. I didn't mean, it's not that it's compromised, it's that it's activated. Food is the enemy.
Okay.
To the body, food is the enemy. In fact, when you eat food and it goes into your mouth and down your esophagus and into your digestive tract, it's not technically in you. The digestive system is segregated from the rest of the body. The digestive system is segregated from the rest of the body because food represents the enemy, and food has to get processed and has to get purified and has to gain admittance into the rest of the body in a very regulated and tightly controlled fashion. The immune system is like the bouncers. It's like the guards. It protects the interior of the body, or the body proper, from anything that enters into the body, anything that's going to enter into the body. If you stick something into the blood through a vaccine or intravenously, then the immune system in the blood is going to be activated. If you breathe it, then the immune system in the respiratory tract is going to be activated. And if you eat it, the immune system, which is mostly located in the digestive system, is also going to be activated. And that's any food. Now, if you eat a problematic food, it's even worse, of course. But anything we eat will temporarily activate the immune system, and this is a good thing. It's supposed to be that way. It's a defensive mechanism. But what that means is that we want to be very, very careful and very judicious about what we eat. If anything's going to activate the immune system, that means that we want to be super duper careful about eating crappy stuff that's going to really activate the immune system. But keep in mind, anything can do it.
Yeah, I will say I usually feel best actually when I'm not eating.
Absolutely, you do.
The time when I'm not eating, I always feel like terrific.
Absolutely. When we don't eat, we secrete, our brain makes hormones that keep us alert and keep us active and keep us happy. And when we eat, we get relaxed and sleepy. And part of that is because a lot of energy is being spent to process that food. A lot of energy is being spent on the defense system, on the immune system as well. So it's just extremely important to understand this relationship between food and defenses, and understanding that even anything that we eat, anything we put in the mouth, even spinach or lettuce, can activate the immune system. Does that help, Chris?
Yeah, that's great. I actually have one other quick question. I've heard you talk so many different topics of food, and unless I missed it, I don't think I've ever heard you talk about mushrooms.
Love mushrooms. In fact, I wrote a blog post on it that should be up here in the next day or two on mushrooms.
Oh, great. I'll have to take a look.
Yeah, pharmacistben.com. Very important source of nutrition, good source of vitamin D, good source of polysaccharides, anti-cancer, supports the immune system. Wonderful food, but you got to be a little bit careful because there is some toxicity associated with mushrooms, and some people can't handle them. So you do have to be a little bit careful. Check out my blog post on pharmacistben.com. Okay?
All right, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Chris. Take care. I appreciate your call. All right, Alan wants to guess on prescription drug sales. What's up, Alan? How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. Not much. How are you?
I'm doing good. What do you think?
Could it be Synthroid?
It is Synthroid, Alan, in New York. Congratulations. How'd you know that? That is the #1 best-selling drug by monthly prescription. And isn't that amazing?
Which is weird because you often comment on that not being a great thing.
It's an awful drug. It's notoriously, all pharmacists will tell you how awful it is. But what it tells you is how many people are being diagnosed with hypothyroidism and how many people are being medicated for hypothyroidism. How did you know that? It wasn't a wild guess, I take it. You must have had some.
Well, I'm offended that you would know.
How did you know?
The internet told me.
Oh, the internet told you? The internet said that? Okay, good.
A little bird called the internet told me.
I didn't realize that it would be on the internet. All right, Alan. Tell you what, why don't you send an email to ben@ksco.com, okay, Alan in New York, and then put your mailing address, your street address, and then put your phone number on there as well, because I'm going to FedEx it out to you. I'll send you out a BTT.
All right, roger that. Thanks so much, Ben. Appreciate your help.
Sure. God bless, buddy. All right. I didn't think anybody was going to guess that, but Synthroid is the number 1 best-selling drug by monthly prescription. I could make you guess on what the number 2 best-selling drug is, but I'm going to tell you what it is. It's Crestor. Statin mania hits again. And then third is Nexium. And then fourth is a drug for asthma called Ventolin. And then fifth is also a breathing type of drug called Advair. Those are the top 5 best-selling drugs by prescription, total prescriptions per month. By total prescription per month, according to Medscape.com. Okay, Chris in Texas, what's up? Welcome to the bright side. Chris? Do we have Chris?
Hello.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Ben. What are you doing?
Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Hello. Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey.
I'm here. Yes.
Now food.
What's that?
Hello.
Chris, I can hear you. I don't know if you can't hear me. You apparently can't. Okay, I'm going to put...
What does a healthy stool look like?
What does a healthy stool look like? That's a good question. What does an unhealthy stool look like? That's pretty obvious. Healthy stool is going to be solid. It's going to float just a little bit. Although some people will tell you that it should sink, I think it should just kind of float just a little bit, and it should be solid and firm. It should be in the shape of your intestine. If it's totally perfectly healthy, it'll be in a nice curvy S shape, because that's how your intestine is shaped. Anything less than that means something is going on. It doesn't necessarily mean you're dying or you're really sick, but it means that something may be percolating in the digestive system. We should do a show on all the various ways all the various things that stools can show up, because they do mean different things if they're pebbly or if they're loose or if they're different colors. But a healthy stool will be in the shape of your intestine, float just a little bit, although some people say that it shouldn't float. I think it should float just a little bit. Does that help, Chris?
All right, man. Thanks.
All right, good deal. Thank you so much for your call. It's actually a good question. All right, if you're on hold, hang tight. We'll get to you when we come back from our break. Do have a couple lines open at 855-660-4261. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network.
Hello, it's Tom Chenault from The Tom Chenault Show. We are experts in home-based business and residual income. We show people how to make money from their home, either part-time or full-time, and in partnership with Genesis Communication Network, we've organized a team to fight back about people not having money, time, or health. And we need your help. What we want you to do is, if you've got an interest in building an organization to fight back against people taking our money, taking our time, and taking our health, we want to talk to you. All you need to do is call this number, 855-308-8326. Again, all you want to do is call 855-308-8326. You can make a tremendous amount of money and end up fighting for a great cause. Please call us right now.
So we decided to upgrade the look of our home.
You know, improve the curb appeal.
We decided to add the look of stone to the exterior.
We really like the stacked stone look.
Yeah, but when I checked into the price, it was ridiculous. No way could we afford it.
Then a friend told me about Genstone. Genstone.
Genstone comes in lightweight panels made of polyurethane. They've actually engineered the hassle out of installation. No mortar, no mesh. It was easy. Even I could do it.
We just screwed the panels to the wall and it looks like stone. I mean, it really looks like stone.
Yeah, from the box to the wall in minutes.
We love the look of our home now.
And Genstone is durable, comes with a 25-year warranty, and offers additional R value for insulation.
If you want the look of stone at a price you can afford, call Genstone
at 855-955-STONE.
Trust me, you'll save money.
And you'll love the look.
855-955-STONE. That's 855-955-7866.
We live in a complicated society. Stressful issues are always popping up. Have you ever been treated unfairly by someone? Have you ever been overcharged for a repair? Have you ever signed a contract or a document? Worried about identity theft? How many times have you been in those unique situations where you just wanted to call an attorney to find out if you're right or wrong, or what your legal rights are? But every time you think about calling an attorney, what do you think about first? That's right. Who do you call, and how much will it cost? Our friends at Legal Shield have found a solution. With a nationwide network of 6,900 attorneys who average over 19 years of experience, Legal Shield's law firms take over 40,000 calls per week helping their members. For less than $20 per month, you can have access to Legal Shield on everything from the trivial to the traumatic. Let Legal Shield stand up for your rights at lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com. Or call 855-340-SAVE. 855-340-7283.
Results will vary from case to case.
Hey folks, this is Larry Crisp for BabyBoomerBackupPlan.com. I'm sure you know, this economy sucks. We all realize that the American economy is tremendously unstable right now and will likely get much worse. There's monumental debt, government bailouts, stock and real estate bubbles that are primed to pop at any moment, which can flush away most or all of your retirement savings. This type of movement has enormous consequences. Virtually zero sectors of the economy are hiring and workforce participation is at record lows. Financial trouble is right here at our doorstep. But if you move right now and develop a backup plan immediately, this could be the most profitable time of your life. Proportionally, more millionaires were created during the Great Depression than at any time in our history. Get my free report at BabyBoomerBackupPlan.com or call 888-507-8789 for my free report. 888-507-8789 and prepare to profit as history repeats itself.
Not just an alternative to the mainstream media. We're the premier independent talk radio network. We are GCN.
All right, we're back on the bright side. 855-660-4261 is our number. We'll get your calls here just a sec. Hang tight. If you're interested in checking out my blog, it's pharmacistben.com. We update it regularly with news stories as well as blog posts. And I also want to encourage you to go to my website, brightsideben.com, and hit the join the team link and join me in my mission to educate the world about how important a good nutritional supplement program can be. For a one-time $10 fee, you can start a longevity business and enjoy all the tax benefits associated with having your own business and get your products at the wholesale price as well. You can also call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470. That's 866-735-2470. All right, Diane in Santa Cruz. What's going on? Welcome to the Bright Side.
Hi, Ben. Thank you. I got your little sample of skin cream. I wanted to thank you.
Oh, you did?
I have a question about...
Hang on. Don't go away. Not just... we'll get you in a sec. Tell me, have you started using it yet?
No. I got it yesterday.
Okay, just use small amounts. Use it on damp skin. Do you have a wound, or are you using it just as a anti-aging kind of thing?
I get cat scratches and chicken scratches and garden scratches and things like that.
Good deal. Just put it on the wound as soon as you get the scratch. It'll help heal the scratch. And then also you can use it as an anti-aging or anti-wrinkle product. Just to make sure you don't get it near your eyes.
Okay.
Or don't get it in your eyes, I should say. It might burn it if you get it in your eyes. Okay?
Yeah. Okay, great.
All right, good deal. So how can we help you today?
Well, I have a question about the Beyond Osteo FX.
Yes.
I blend it with frozen berries, and I like it that way, but I'm not sure. Is there something you're not supposed to take with it that affects the absorption?
Probably want to take it with a little bit of food. You might not want to take it with fiber, too much fiber. There's minerals in the OsteoFX that the fibers can tie up. If you put, I don't think fruit, it's probably not a great idea to mix it with fruit because the absorption on that stuff is so good because it's a liquid, it goes right to work. But if you start to include fibers with it, you might tie up the copper or the zinc.
Okay, that's what I was wondering about because I thought I heard you say something about that.
Sometimes,
just, in passing.
Yeah, sometimes fibers can tie up minerals. I try to keep my fiber separate from my minerals.
How about milk? Is milk okay?
Milk with the OsteoFX?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem at all. In fact, that'll increase the absorption probably of the minerals. And also, the Swear V. Have you tried the Beyond Organic products yet, Diane?
No.
You might want to try the Swear V. That's got some that'll help you absorb minerals also. Anytime you're doing a mineral supplement, the Swear V and the Amosai. Swear V in particular has got some nice chelating properties and it'll help you absorb minerals. So you might want to mix it up with that. But I don't think you should have a problem with milk. In fact, I think milk might improve the absorption of the minerals.
Yeah, it's just so highly flavored with the vanilla that I really need to thin it out.
Why don't you dilute it? Dilute it with water.
I do with water.
It's still too much?
It's a little cloying. But
cloying? I like that
cloying.
word. Cloying. I like that. Are you a chef? That sounds like a chef word.
No, I'm not a chef.
No, okay. All right.
Okay. I just find that it's really good with frozen berries, and I wasn't sure.
Do you blend it up? You use a Vitamix or blender?
A blender, yeah. It comes out.
How about have you mixed it with a smoothie at all?
Yes.
No, it doesn't sound like you liked it in a smoothie.
Well, I get the unflavored whey protein and mix it with that, and the banana sometimes. But
what kind of
the vanilla is so potent. It's like, whoa.
In the Beyond